What's up, Blade Brothers? Got a new version of a pretty old knife here. Uh, I've seen these several times and I was kind of confused at first because I thought, I've seen the Doug Ritter name on the Griptilian and I wanted to know, what the deal was. And finally I saw a video and I think it was Nick Shabazz, one of them, said that uh, Doug Ritter had taken his design to Hogue and had them make a version of his knife. I thought that I'd heard that they were going to quit making the Griptilian, but I just saw the 2021 catalog and they're not going to. So anyway, everything I've heard about this knife, the Doug Ritter knife made by Hogue, says that it's a little bit better knife. I've messed around with it. I picked it up today, or it came in today. So the original version of the Griptilian was, of course, the plastic handle with the, I believe, 30 CV. It may go all the way back to the CPM 150 or 154 CM, but I think it was 30 S30V. And then they come out with the nicer version that was G10, the gray G10 with the blue tracings and the 20 CV. Well, the Doug Ritter Hogue knife comes in 20 CV standard with G10 grips. Um, Seems to me to be a little bit more robust knife. Definitely the scales have much better grip. I like the pattern better. I like the black better than the gray. The knife feels a little bit better in hand. It feels like more of a quality knife. It functions fantastic. The action is great. Phosphorus bronze washers. Um, One of the things is you would say, well, how did he get the access lock? Why would Benchmade allow that? Well, just so happens in 2016 the access lock patent expired. So he developed this knife and used the axis lock, and I think that's the perfect lock for this knife. So this just came together. This feels like more of a firmer, harder G10. Uh, I guess that's just the best way to explain it, and I like it. I like it a lot better. The gray ones on the Griptilian seem to be a little bit soft, a little bit spongier. But I mean, I'm just telling you, this is a good looking work knife. So this is not just a review of the Doug Ritter Hogue knife. This is kind of a talk about work knives. So most of us collect knives, and we have nice knives, and I use all of my knives. I will carry any of my knives any day. I actually passed on buying a knife recently because it was too nice. It had a mirror finish on the blade, and I just touched it one time and it had a smear all the way across it, and I knew that would drive me crazy. I wouldn't carry it and use it. One of my favorite knives is Strider. I carry this almost every day. It has its own sheath I carry it in, and I use it for anything. I mean, I wouldn't probably pry into concrete or something like that, or do something that a knife's not designed for. But this is a knife you carry when you're going to work, when you're going to do labor, and you're really gonna need to beat on a knife, because this will take it. I mean, this will, and if you were to happen to break it or whatever, one thing, Benchmade would probably replace it. But two, the it wouldn't kill you if you had to buy another one. I think it was $150. I mean, that's nothing compared to, I think on the secondary market, this Strider is probably like $600-700 if you can find one. Or recently got this Medford Slim Midi. I've had a couple of them. I had to get another one, especially when I saw that. It's beautiful. I'm not going to do overly abusive tasks for that knife. This is a knife you carry, and it doesn't matter what you do with it. Plus, you still have a premium knife in your pocket. You're a knife collector. You're still carrying a premium knife. It's not an entry level like an Ontario Rat or whatever. You still got a nice knife in your pocket, but that you can really get down with. Um, We don't really need to do any size comparisons because I don't think there's a person watching this video that doesn't know the size of the Griptilian. I really like the blade on this, the almost full flat grind. I think they hit a home run with this knife. It just feels great in your hand. Uh, it's I guess pretty much an exact copy of the Griptilian, but with better materials, and I believe it's built a little better. The quality control's better. Hogue makes some great knives. I mean, we don't talk about Hogue a whole lot, but they're a great knife company. I mean, I have one of their OTFs for a giveaway, and that's a quality knife. It's built like a brick shit house. I mean, it's a hell of a knife. Um, if someone who wasn't a knife person asked me for what they should carry, and they're in construction or something like that, this knife right here would actually absolutely get a recommend from me. It's a beast, and it's a quality knife. It'll last forever, and it looks cool as hell. I love the pattern on it. It functions well. Good looking knife. Great weight. Just great. I mean, all the way around. So, anyway, there it is. The Doug Ritter Hogue, formerly known as the Griptilian, with some pretty awesome upgrades. You can only get these through, I believe, KnifeWorks. So KnifeWorks exclusive. Don't know why that is, but they should offer it at more places because it's a great knife. Guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. God bless you and your families.